Welcome to the Workamper Show, a podcast devoted to helping you discover how to finance your RV travel dreams. I'm Steve Anderson, the president of Workamper News. Each one of our episodes will either introduce you to people who are already living the RV lifestyle or to opportunities to work short-term jobs. You'll also learn how to hit the road the right way and make the most of every opportunity. Now let's turn over today's show to your host, Greg Gerber.
Thanks, Steve. Today we're interviewing a couple from Illinois who bought an RV and is in the process of downsizing before launching their adventure. Today's episode is sponsored by The Dreamer's Journey, a new online course and community produced by Workamper News. Life is way too short to keep your dreams on hold, so don't be held back by fear because you were designed for more. Get started with the RV lifestyle the right way with this comprehensive guide. For a monthly subscription fee, people can participate in 2 online webinars every week to learn things like what type of RV to buy, goal setting, how to budget for the adventure, developing a positive mindset, where to call home, how to find a job or start a mobile business. All online events will be recorded for watching at any time. Subscribers can also join an open question and answer session each month. For more information, visit www.rvdreamersjourney.com. Tim and Loretta Killian are RVers from Jacksonville, Illinois, which is just outside of St. Louis. They have a 28-foot fifth wheel that they use primarily for weekend trips. Loretta still works as a physical therapist. Tim is retired from the railroad. They purchased an older RV and then did some remodeling to better suit their tastes and lifestyle. Now they're in the process of downsizing. When I interviewed them at the Workamper Rendezvous in October, they were just about ready to put their house on the market and hit the road. Tim grew up camping so much that he vowed he'd never go camping again. However, they feel there's a divine reason for them to go RVing full-time because they feel God is going to take them where they need to go to serve others in a very specific way. They're hoping the journey takes them west because they'd both like to experience that culture, but they're open to working just about any job, just about anywhere. To tell us how they're going about downsizing and preparing for the next chapter in their lives, please welcome Tim and Loretta Killian to the show. Thanks for joining us today, Tim and Loretta. Nice to see you. Nice to meet you. Tell us a little bit about yourself. Where are you from?
My name's Tim, and Killian. We're from Jacksonville, Illinois. I'm retired.
What did you do?
I worked for the railroad for 20 years. And
all the live-long day, huh?
All the live-long day, yeah. Good job.
Mm-hmm.
Miss it.
What did you do for the railroad?
I worked on their bridges across the rivers.
Okay.
And, started down at the bottom. Started gandy dancing.
Uh-huh.
Done a little switching.
And then you did...
and I started working on bridges.
Did that require you to work pretty much all over or within a specific region?
Was based in St. Louis, Missouri.
Okay. Very good. And so Jacksonville is not too far from St. Louis, is it?
Jacksonville is just our temporary place right
okay.
now. Actually, as I worked at the railroad, I lived in Granite City, Illinois, and Jerseyville, Illinois.
Okay.
Just making moves for my own living style.
All right. And what about you, Loretta? Did you work?
Yes, I currently still work full-time. I'm a physical therapist assistant.
Okay.
And I drive about 45 minutes to the small hospital, rural hospital where I work.
Mm-hmm.
They have a physical therapy department there, and so I do outpatient physical therapy. But one of the main jobs that I have there is I am there. We work with the local health department, and so I go into people's homes when the doctor has ordered someone to have some therapy that has maybe just gotten out of the hospital or just had a knee replacement or whatever. So I do 95% of the home visit therapy, and I really enjoy it. I really enjoy being able to go into people's homes and get that one-on-one connection with them.
Sure. And so, Timothy, you are retired, and Loretta, you're counting days.
Yes.
Okay.
Yes.
And you're at the Workamper Rendezvous to learn more about the experience, to prepare for full-time.
Yes.
Okay. You have an RV now?
Yes, we do.
What type of RV do you have?
We have a 2005 28-foot fifth wheel, and we decided to buy something used so that we could actually we preferred the older ones. We felt that when we went looking that they just fit our needs as far as being a little bit better built and so on and so forth. And then when we got this one, we brought it home and kind of refurbished the whole thing. So we didn't necessarily gut it, but we
Made it our own.
Yeah,
Made it your own.
painted it from top to bottom, and we've changed some things. And
What did you do that made it more unique or more suitable for your lifestyle?
Well, for one, she changed the color of the cabinet. She got all that dark wood out of it.
yes,
And
got rid of all the carpet because we're thinking carpet and camping don't really belong together. They might both start with the C, but they don't really belong together.
So you replaced it with hardwood?
We
Or
actually used like a laminate.
Laminate.
Yeah,
Okay.
vinyl laminate flooring.
Easy to clean.
Right. And I just painted it from the ceiling, all the cabinets, the walls, everything, and then replaced the flooring. And then I've just kind of been putting my own little touches on things and redoing some pieces of furniture to bring in, and had Tim build me a small cabinet. And so just kind of trying to make it our own, because when we do go full-timing, we're wanting it to just feel like our home on wheels.
Sure. So you're just prepping and looking at options at this point for going full-time, because you're still kind of tied to the Sticks and Bricks house in Illinois.
Yes.
But you're looking to go full-time next year or 2 years from now?
as soon as we get back,
Yeah.
You're ready to go.
the house is going up for sale.
Yeah.
What are you going to do if it sells before Thanksgiving?
Well, we'll just have to jump in the RV and just
Head
do what
out.
we were planning on doing. It's,
We have been already doing some downsizing, which, when you first start thinking about this whole adventure, it doesn't sound like it's a very big task, but it is quite an overwhelming task. So we have started doing some downsizing. We've had our kids come in and kind of pick out things, just sentimental kind of things. And so I think we're ready. We had a few maintenance things we wanted to do on the house, but we're ready. We were hoping that this would give us that push, kind of turn the burner up on our backsides a little bit, and I think this has really fired us up. And we're
with downsizing too, that we found somebody that will, what the kids don't take, will come in the house and look over things and make us an offer.
And just take the whole thing.
And take the whole thing without having
So-
yard sales or estate
yes.
sales,
Yes, absolutely.
which will make it a lot easier.
Isn't it amazing how much stuff you've accumulated over the last few years? And when you think of the money that you spent on these things that are in boxes and in shelves that could have been spent to adventures and experiences.
yes.
Yes, it's amazing the junk that you collect.
Right.
But then when you go to the garage
Oh.
and there's tools everywhere, that's the hard part.
That's right.
You start thinking, well, where can I put this? Where can I put that?
Uh-huh.
Well, there ain't none of that.
There.
You get realistic and you take what you need.
Right. What attracted you to the RV lifestyle?
What attracted us?
I think.
Well,
it's
let me tell you this story.
Okay.
When I was a child, my mom and dad were avid campers.
Oh, that helps.
Oh, well, they camped so much they burnt me out.
Okay.
I told myself I'd never go camping again. Told the kids I'd never go camping. They tried to get me to buy a camper, and I told them, no, that ain't happening.
Mm-hmm.
Then God came into our life, and he started the whole ball rolling. A lady walked into our house and asked us, or told us that she was going to buy an RV and start
traveling.
traveling. I said, boy, I'd like to do that. But I still had a lot of property down in Jerseyville, Illinois, that had a collar on my neck.
Okay.
And I said, I can't do that because of this. Well, the next day we got offers on the place to
Yeah,
sell it.
he told the friend that had come in the door, he said, if I could, as soon as that property sells, he said, we would be doing the same thing you're doing.
Mm-hmm.
And then, like he said, the very next day, someone called and the ball started rolling and we sold the property.
Wow.
And we truly felt like that was just something that, God had put in our mindset to get us started on something, because I have been just kind of getting burnout and stressed out and with my job. And, I was telling him probably a couple years prior to that, you just feel like you're that hamster in that hamster wheel, and you get on that hamster, you get inside that wheel and around you go, and you get off at quitting time and you eat, go to bed, and then you jump back on. And so, we just kind of felt like something just needed to change for us. And both of our parents, his parents, ended up getting a motorhome a little later in their life, and they got sick. His dad did, and they didn't get to utilize it. My folks had bought one. They'd raised 9 children and just worked hard all their lives and bought one, and theirs never even got to get out of the driveway.
Oh, my goodness.
So,
Do it now.
Yeah, we just finally realized that God was just saying, there's a lot to see out there, but he's also got something in store for us while we get to take this journey and venture.
There's a divine appointment out there somewhere.
That's
and
right.
You're going to have to go discover where it is.
That's right.
exactly
That's
right.
Okay. And where do you want to go? Are there any places on your bucket list?
Well, ever since I've been a little girl, I've always wanted to go to Wyoming, Montana. It's been my bucket list since I was probably 5 or 6. But I always felt like growing up, being one of 9 children, and, we'd never vacationed or anything, and then just life experiences that I would never, ever get to go.
Are you a cowgirl at heart, Loretta?
Yeah. I was born in Illinois, but I grew up in Oklahoma. So
Okay.
So I think I would, I don't know why, but eventually, I don't know if that's going to be our very first trip. It'll depend on when we get to head out. But I would like to go out west and,
Okay. Very
so.
good. What about you, Tim?
A specific place, I have not a clue of what it would be, but just to see God's beauty out there.
Oh, there's lots of that.
Just to step out and just be in his presence.
Mm-hmm. You're going to be surprised once you leave Illinois, because in Illinois it's so flat you can stand on a tuna can and see the end of the county.
That's right.
Yeah, so you get out there in the mountain areas and things like that,
Exactly.
and it's just going to be an incredible experience. Mm-hmm. And you're wanting to start this relatively soon, hopefully by the end of the year, but early next at the latest,
Yeah.
as soon as the house
Yeah,
sells.
as soon as the house sells.
Whenever
Okay.
God gives us that green light.
Yep.
And you're going to be working Workamper jobs then around the country is what your plan is?
Yes.
Are there any specific jobs that really trip your trigger?
Well, for me, I think it's just, the whole kind of running joke, it seems like sometimes is like, well, I'll do anything but clean the toilets.
Mm-hmm.
And to me, if I'm in the right area and it seems like that's where we're to be and that's the job description and I apply and I get it, I want to,
You'll clean the toilets.
I'll do it to the best of my ability. I just, we like the outdoors. So, landscaping, maintenance. He knows how to build, do electric, so he may volunteer. Right now we're thinking that if he can just be, around wherever I'm working and say, hey, I don't mind picking up sticks or whatever. For me, I know my parents owned a restaurant when I was in high school, so, just anything. I mean, I'm not looking for, probably my least favorite would be anything to do with, right now anyway, would be like with sales, only because
Okay.
I just, the registers and those kind of, or I'd have to get familiar with those kind of things because that's not anything I've done for a lot of years. I've been in my job, the same job for almost 20 years.
So it sounds to me like you're going to develop a plan to be in a specific area at a specific time and then look for jobs in that area?
That's basically what will happen, yes.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
Because I know other people look for jobs and then go to that area to
Yeah.
follow a specific job. But you want to look and see God's beauty and things like that and find a job to keep you busy
Yes.
while doing it.
We got the opportunity to do that. We don't have to look for a job.
Mm-hmm.
The job is just for her to
To support you.
Yeah.
Yeah.
we got the support. So we just need to go out there and find out what God's got for us.
Yeah.
Actually,
Okay. What brought you to Rendezvous?
preparation.
Yeah.
We needed more information. We needed guidance in certain directions, and we found it here.
Yeah.
Did you have any aha moments or things that really stood out?
Yeah, I think a lot of it is like just the preparation with like your insurance,
Mm-hmm.
medical insurances, and the financial part as far as like accounting. You just some
Taxes.
of those, yeah, taxes. Those kind of things. It sounds easy when it's just rolling around in your head, but there are things that you really do if you want to make sure that you're doing things correctly.
Seems though a lot of people were excited about this new health insurance thing that they're rolling out here.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
That makes it available or makes it possible for you to select a doctor anywhere you're traveling and get the
Yes.
care that you need.
Yeah.
Because that I know has been a real hindrance for a lot of people because their medical plans only allow them to visit doctors within their little community or
Right.
part of the network kind of thing. And so this answers that problem.
Right.
Very good.
And sometimes thinking that you may have to go back to your primary care doctor like twice a year, well, then that really starts making you have to make your plans.
So it's a leash.
Yeah.
Mhm. Right.
Right.
Yep.
So,
Super. So you're looking forward to doing this next year at the latest. And have you applied for any jobs yet?
we have not. We've set
Okay.
we've set into several things. And so
Mm-hmm.
I don't know whether we need to wait till we know that the house is sold because, I don't want to make a commitment and then have to back out if our house hasn't sold.
Oh, that makes sense. Right.
So,
Yeah.
because I want to keep that work ethic that it seems like the work camper community has built
Mm-hmm.
as far as the loyalty and those types of things of being
Okay.
a loyal worker and dependable and stuff. And I don't want to be one that would damage that.
I don't think a lot of work campers really understand how needed the work campers are by the employers. And once they hire somebody and they're expecting them to be there on a specific day, they turn their attention to something else that's just as important. And then to have them drop the ball at the last minute because they back out can really cause some problems for that
Yes.
employer. Trying to fill a position in the middle of the busy season or something to
Right.
that. So that's good for you for being honest and have that kind of
Right.
ethic that you're looking to protect them as well.
Right.
Super. So, do you have any advice for people who are looking at the RV lifestyle or work camping?
I'd say if they have any inkling, a lot of them that we've met this week had been camping and weekend warriors or whatever for a while. So then their life choices chose them that direction. But I feel like it seems that people are getting a little younger
Mm-hmm.
and they're wanting to get out from underneath that leash that you said a while ago, or that just that burden and that stress of life.
Mm-hmm.
Not to say, we tell each other every day when we transition over to this doesn't mean that we'll never have another issue.
Right.
It'll just be in a different season and a
Mhm.
different type of issue, but not to be afraid of it because, again, every day we kind of say we're excited, but we're still scared.
Mhm.
So, but I think you have to have a little bit of both of those to just stay aware.
When that voice in your inner being speaks up, don't be scared. Step out.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Go for it.
Yep.
Yeah.
I'd agree with that. Now, do you have kids scattered all over the nation?
Not really. We have a son in Tennessee, and we have a daughter up in Indiana, and then most of our other kiddos are in the Illinois
Okay.
area. One moving kind of just right over into the Missouri, right across the border, so not spread out in all four corners.
Still, it'll be
necessarily.
nice to take the RV off to visit them so you have your own little place and you
Yeah.
don't have to share their bedroom and live under their rules,
Yeah,
right?
exactly.
Absolutely.
Exactly.
Well, thank you very much for taking some time to talk to
right.
us about your experience. I wish you the best of luck as you hit the road and
All
hope you
right.
have some marvelous and amazing adventures.
All right.
Thank you.
Thank you, Greg.
for listening.
Loretta was spot on when saying that getting an RV and traveling full-time did not mean that they weren't going to have challenges. That's never the case. They just knew that they would have different challenges, but they're still not afraid. They know they'll have challenges whether they're in an RV or staying at home. It's just part of the mindset required to embrace situations as they come. I like Tim's advice that when you hear that inner voice speaking up, don't be scared. Just follow the prompting. The key for Tim and Loretta Killian involved getting as much information about the lifestyle and work camping opportunities as they could before they were ready to turn the key on a new adventure. It's often scary when you're launching a new chapter in your life. That's normal. But it can be an exciting time too. What makes it better is having a lot of people around you as you walk through the journey. That way you're not trying to figure it out on your own, and you can benefit from the wisdom of those who have gone before you. The Dreamer's Journey, a new online course and community produced by Workamper News, can connect you with the information you need to make the transition easier. For a monthly subscription fee, people can participate in 2 online webinars every week to learn things like what type of RV to buy, goal setting, how to budget for the adventure, developing a positive mindset, where to call home, how to start a job or a mobile business. All online events are recorded for watching at any time. Subscribers can also join an open question and answer session each month. For more information, visit www.rvdreamersjourney.com. This episode was sponsored by the National RV Training Academy in Athens, Texas. The Academy's 1-week live training or home study course will teach you everything you need to know to fix about 80% of the problems people experience with their RVs. You can also sign up for additional training to become an RV inspector, campground technician, or to provide mobile RV service. For more information, visit www.nrvta.com. That's all for today's show. I know it's not as long as some of the others we've done, but we're down to the last 3 interviews remaining from Workamper Rendezvous. Just worked out that the others were too long to be combined, so Tim and Loretta Killian got their own show. We'll see you next time on The Workamper Show. Thanks for listening.